In this tutorial, we are going to be creating a snowboard inspired cake. I'm using two 7-inch cakes here, cutting them both in half. I bake my cakes in 3-inch tall cake tins. And I covered and filled this cake with vanilla buttercream. Push the buttercream out to the sides of the cake, making sure it reaches well and truly up and over the edge. That way you don't trap in any pesky air bubbles. Pop on your next layer of cake and continue this all the way up until you are finished with your cake layers. Making sure she's nice and centered, press it down nice and firmly to secure it all together, and then create a crumb coat, trapping in any of those crumbs. If your frosting is a little bit too firm, it will release more crumbs than you intend to. Not that you ever intended to release crumbs in the first place, but if you do microwave your buttercream just a little bit to soften it out, you will end up with less crumbs in your crumb coat. Once your cake is completely covered, go ahead and smooth it out. I have a lot of buttercream that is bunching up on my scraper. I'm just going to dab it back into any pockets and continue to smooth. Once I'm happy with the finish on the outside, I move to the top and drag the top lip towards the middle of the cake. Refrigerate for at least an hour if you can, or in the freezer if you must for 20 minutes, and then apply that final layer of frosting. We're using the same buttercream again, starting at the top, making sure we have that nice lip out the side of the cake. This is what's going to give us a nice lip later to be able to cut. And then smooth it out, dump into sections, continue to smooth. You could also just use your little spatula to fill in those spaces instead. Here I did switch to my little spatula to fill in any pockets instead of going into my main bowl of frosting. I know it doesn't really seem like it would make a big difference, but being that it's already in my hand, it's nice and close to the cake, it actually cuts down time, so you save microseconds rather than having to dip back into the bowl. Continue to smooth until you're happy with the finish, and then trim off that top edge of the cake. Into the fridge she goes one more time for an hour if you can, or into the freezer if you must for 20 minutes. Maximum 20 minutes in the freezer. Here I have a piping bag filled with buttercream that I tinted with navy blue gel food color by Chef Master, just a touch. I only want it to be super duper light. I'm working on the first top third of the cake, so creating that line along the top third and then filling in the rest of the bottom. It probably would have been more effective to have used my little spatula to fill in that space, which I then did afterwards anyway, or at least smooth first with the spatula so you know you're definitely going to get all the areas. The bottom of the cake was spacey. I didn't care because I knew for a fact it was definitely getting covered up by 2 additional layers. Here I've gone in with my spatula after realizing the scraper probably not going to do the job on the first go. Do need a little bit of assistance with the spatula. As it accumulates, you can take off that buttercream, dump it back into any pockets, continue to smooth, and then lastly we are working on the very bottom of the cake, so the bottom quarter. I'm going to create that mountain peak with the piping bag and then smooth it out. Here we have a giant basket weave style tip. I will leave the number of this exact tip in the description box below. Starting at the base and then squeezing evenly as I move up the cake evenly and create little wave shapes. I did 3 in total. That way whenever you looked at the cake, whatever angle or side you looked at, there was going to be visible this little snow peak here. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.